It is 4:55, and in your morning rush, a bill raising the legal age to buy tobacco and vaping products is on its way to Governor Hogan's desk. Maryland lawmakers approved raising the minimum wage from 18 to 21 years old. They hope it will deter more young people from starting the habit.
Most people who smoke long-term, begin to smoke in their teens, 14, 15, 16, 18, 20. Some start smoking in college. And I think that what we want to be sure of is that when adults are making that decision, they're making that decision with full knowledge.
Well, those on military bases in Maryland will be exempt. They're still going to be able to buy tobacco at age 18. The bill now goes to Governor Hogan for his signature. Governor Hogan is expected to sign a bill that will classify felony human trafficking as a violent crime. The measure provides harsher punishments for convicted traffickers. The governor reintroduced the bill this session after it failed to pass last year. This morning, students at Johns Hopkins University are urging the governor not to approve a private police force. Many gathered on campus yesterday to speak about a bill that would allow the university to create its own police force. Right now, lawmakers are working to iron out the differences between bills that passed in the House and the Senate. Democrats are once again pushing the president to release his tax returns. Last night, the chairman of the House's Ways and Means Committee formally requested documents from the Internal Revenue Service. In his letter, the chairman requests 6 years worth of records. President Trump responded saying he isn't inclined to turn over his returns while he is under audit. Happening today, Congressman Elijah Cummings will speak at a rally in Baltimore. Demonstrators are calling on Attorney General William Barr to release the Mueller report. The congressman will be speaking tonight at 5:30 at the War Memorial Plaza. Steve Bannon was one of the architects of the Trump campaign. He defined a movement within the country which made Donald Trump run for president. Now, in an exclusive interview with America This Week's Eric Bolling, the former chief strategist to the Trump administration, discusses the wide range of topics, among them his concerns about the president getting his message out through the national media.
Can you do that without the assistance or at least a presence of a fair media?
Look, we would love to have a fair and balanced media, but let's be honest. Most of the media today is very partisan. I say all the time that if you want to read the New York Times editorial page, go to the front page. If the New York Times didn't publish, CNN would be a test pattern all day long. We've gone through the country's history where media has been partisan before. We can get through. I think where the problem is where it becomes the opposition party.
Well, you can hear more of these fiery comments from this controversial political figure in his exclusive interview with Eric Bolling during the premiere episode of America This Week. It's available right now on foxbaltimore.com. Well, making headlines, a goose is attacking people at a bus stop in Montgomery County. The bad bird injured a school district employee, sending the person to the hospital with a bite wound. Animal control say that the goose was simply protecting its nest. A specialist at the Humane Society says geese are most territorial from late March to early July during the nesting and hatching season.
It's not always noticeable. Sometimes they hide them pretty effectively. If you're an individual who happens to walk by and needs to walk by a nest, you can take an umbrella with you and just unfold the umbrella.
Meanwhile, the goose in Darewood is allowed to remain in the wild thanks to a federal law protecting certain migratory birds. Well, if you've ever wanted to watch us, no matter where you are, now you can on a new local channel called Stir Baltimore. There's also a lineup of over 20 other free TV channels, along with a variety of videos on demand. The Stir app is available on Roku, Apple TV, and Fire. When you first open the Stir app, make sure you pick Baltimore to start watching local programming. Stir is owned by a subsidiary of Sinclair Broadcast Group, the parent company of this station. Well, over the next couple of hours, I'm going to be following some breaking developments in the latest Boeing 737 MAX jet crash. The new details just released minutes ago in a preliminary report. Fox 45 Early Edition continues right now with Tom and Patrice.
Live from WBFF in Baltimore, this is Fox 45 Early Edition.
There you have it. Good morning on this Orioles opening day, Thursday, April 4th. I'm Patrice Sanders.
And I'm Tom Rogers. And of course, we have Live team coverage this morning of the O's getting ready to play the New York Yankees at home.
That's right. We've got meteorologist Jonathan Myers and we've got Amber Miller. Both are live from Camden Yards this morning.
And Amber is previewing all the fun leading up to the game. I think she's involved with food. We're not allowing Jonathan anywhere near the food table. Meteorologist Jonathan Myers, though, he's got our opening day forecast for us here. And Jonathan, I got the power of your clicker in here in studio. So, you know, it's a team effort here today, not only on the field, but also in the studio.
Did you say something about food? That's all I heard.
And we lost him.
Yeah, and he's gone.
I heard food, and I think the desk is over. Anyway, okay. So opening day forecast, there it is. It's on the board. Opening days today here at Camden Yards. Let's get right into things. We start off taking a look here at the radar, and I want to thank Tom for controlling my graphics from the studio. Good man there. And I promise if I can, I'll get some hands on some food here. There's some chicken tenders and things with your name on it. So let's go ahead and take a look at that forecast. The rain is off to our north and west right now. You can see it here across the Ohio Valley in the Midwest. As we take a look at the HG radar zooming out, the rain continues to fall north and west of us as it pushes east. Notice that motion there. We worry, is it going to be affecting the game at 3:05 this afternoon? Well, I can tell you this, that temperatures this morning, they are chilly. Temperatures in the 40s and 50s. So we take a look at the planner here at Camden Yards. Starting off this morning, we're going to have some clouds. And look, through the day, through about 5 o'clock, kids get out of school, you get off of work, you head down to the game. Just looks like clouds and temperatures in the 60s. But rain will be moving in. I'll let you know when that's going to get here and what commutes it could be affecting, how it looks here at Camden Yards. We're going to keep checking in 10 minutes.
All right, thanks so much, Jonathan. Of course, you'll find a lot of people just walking in the immediate area right around Camden Yards today, so keep that in mind. As far as any road closures along that Camden Street stretch, Hamburg, Howard, you can find everything that you need to know on our website. It's foxbaltimore.com. Now, right now, what's happening out along 395? Not much. It's nice and quiet there. Out along the 95 stretch through Caton Avenue and eventually all the way up through the Fort McHenry Tunnel. Go O's. Back over to you.
Thank you, Candace. 5:02 in just a few hours. Baltimore will be back, well, in Baltimore, and fans already have something to cheer about after back-to-back series wins to start the season.
That's a great way to start the season. Maybe unexpected a little,
yeah,
but
just a little.
Great still. Amber Miller live with a sneak peek inside Oriole Park at Camden Yards ahead of today's home opener. Amber.
And the weather is great. This is probably the warmest opening day that I've experienced since being here with Fox 45 News. So we will take it. And of course, we're hoping for the W today against the Yankees. But what are you going to wear to the ballpark? Of course, I have my hat on. We're here with Dustin Morgan. He is the retail representative. And you have a plethora of options that people can choose from, plus so much more here at the ballpark. So let us know what's new this year. Maybe what are some things people didn't see last year that they'll see this year?
Absolutely. We have quite a few offerings. We took a good look at our men's, our women's, and our kids' apparel. We had some fun working with our vendors to see what we could bring that was different. As you can see, we kind of brought in some Vineyard Vines, some fun logos there. We worked closely with Mitchell & Ness and brought some lifestyle and kind of city apparel in, as well as jerseys. The MLB 150 patch will be on the sleeve, which the players will be wearing on field this year, so we were able to bring that in for the fan. And then year after year, fans are asking for Boobs Barbecue apparel. And this is the first year, actually, that we're bringing in some headwear, some koozies, and some apparel for the fan to get that turkey sandwich and then kind of sport that shirt around the ballpark as well.
And right where Jabri is right now, talk about these. You said these are new this year?
Correct. These are a barrel mug. They're actually a beer. You can put wine in it. A barrel made out of a baseball bat. They haul it out the center. They have some, as you can see, some cool logos on it. We brought in some Hall of Fame players that are also featured on the barrel. So yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, absolutely. You can drink with Cal Ripken on the barrel with you.
I will take it. Thank you so much, Dustin. We truly appreciate it. Yeah. All right, guys, and in just 30 minutes, we'll be hanging out with one of our favorite Baltimore birds. So we will see you then. Back to you guys.
All right, get your whistle going there, Amber. Thank you. Now, if you are heading to the O's home opener today, here's what you can expect when you reach the ballpark. If you still need a ticket, Home Plate Plaza opens at 9 this morning. At 10, the parking lot's open to fans. Gates open at noon. That's also when the O's start their batting practice. The Yankees start practicing at 12:45. You're encouraged to be in your seat by 2:30 as the ceremonies begin. And then, of course, at 3:05, the game begins, play ball, and there are plenty of tickets still left. Now, if you get hungry at the game, Camden Yards is also offering several new concessions. Among the new additions, Mexican street corn topped with Old Bay and the oyster po' boy sandwich. You just saw there's the Mexican corn right there. And then a handmade jumbo lump crab cake, too. Not bad.
It all looks delicious. I'm distracted a little bit. Governor Larry Hogan will be among the thousands of fans attending the Orioles home opener. Before the game, he'll be taking a walk down Utah Street and enjoying the festivities. We want to see how you're celebrating the O's home opener. Send in your pictures, your videos by opening up your Fox 45 News app and select Chime In from the Explore list. You can also go to our website, foxbaltimore.com/chime-in.
We asked the law department to pull, I think it was 90 of the last contracts before the Board of Estimates so that we can look at them.
Yeah, well, this morning, Baltimore's acting mayor calling for a review of the city's business dealings. This comes amid new revelations involving a company that was awarded a multi-million-dollar city contract.
Well, this morning, yet another entanglement involving Mayor Pugh's Healthy Holly series.
Yeah, Elijah Westbrook live this morning at City Hall with what we're learning in this latest investigation. Elijah.
Yeah, well, at this point, we're learning this morning that the city's Board of Ethics will be launching an investigation into Mayor Catherine Pugh. We're told that the investigation will surround any sort of dealings she has or questionable dealings she has with any companies that have worked with the city. Now, this all dates back to 2013. We're told that Ariel Investments has donated more than $3,600 towards the publication and distribution of the mayor's Healthy Holly book series. Then in 2018, the city approved a $40 million contract with Ariel Investments. We checked the minutes from Board of Estimates meetings and found out the mayor did vote on the contract and she voted in favor of it. Those are the sorts of deals the Board of Ethics plans to look into, and at this point, this is just the latest in a series of investigations.
One thing that we will have to do is coordinate our efforts with the other to the extent possible with the other investigations that are going on. We know it's been made public that the Inspector General has been asked to investigate. The state prosecutor has been asked to investigate. And we too will have to verify, either with their help or otherwise, the various facts that have been reported.
And we're told that this investigation could take several months. Reporting from City Hall, I'm Elijah Westbrook, Fox 45 Early Edition.
As part of our continuing coverage, Fox 45 is committed to investigating every aspect of this story, from the UMMS board to the mayor's office to the city council and the Maryland General Assembly. Stay with Fox 45 for continuing coverage of Mayor Pugh's growing ethics controversy. And remember, you can find our past coverage on our website, foxbaltimore.com.
And we are following the breaking news in the latest Boeing 737 MAX jet crash. The new details just being released from a preliminary report.
And we're here live at Camden Yards for Orioles opening day. The excitement is building, although the stands are still empty. What are you going to be facing as you come out here for the game, along with a big Orioles win? I'm going to let you know coming up, my Weather Authority forecast.